Let us talk about few more features of Power Query to transform the data. Let me just go to this products table. So over here we have this product SKU. We need to split it based on the hyphen. If you see, we have two hyphen, we have single hyphen, so we have to split it. Now if you see under the transform over here, we have an option of split column. Yes, straightforward option, very useful. I'll click on it and I'll simply click on based on a delimiter. And here, all these options are available. Colon, comma, equal sign, anything. If nothing suits you right now, like in our case, nothing is matching with the data, so we'll go with custom and we'll simply put a hyphen over there. Now automatically it is going to split everything based on each occurrence. So I want it to be based on only the leftmost delimiter, only one delimiter counting from the very left, right? And that's it. Simply I'll just click OK and it'll split the column into two. Look at that. Product SKU 1, product SKU 2, right? So suppose I'll just rename it as SKU type, and this is going to be my, let it finish. Yeah, this is going to be my SKU. So this way I split up the column in two different columns, right? So that's a splitting of the column. Right. Another thing, let me just go to the customers table and want to show you something here. If I move to this email address, now here, apart from splitting that columns, we have an option of extract. We can extract something out of the column. Because I'm into transform, it will simply take it out from this and it will just replace the existing column, which I don't want. So I'll go to add column and I'll simply go with extract, and there I'll say text before delimiter, because I need to take out the username. What is the username? Something before add symbol is being considered as a username. I need to take it out. I'll click on this and here I'll put add, right? And even in advanced options, you can decide that if you want to skip any delimiter or not. I have only one delimiter at and I don't want to skip anything. So I'll simply go with the normal one. I'll click OK. And because it is under add column, it will add a column at the end of the table. Let me just go there. There you go. We have the text before delimiter. I'll simply rename it to username, right? Okay. Similarly, if you see, we have these names of the customers, prefix, first name and last name. I want to join them and create a one single column in the name of full name, because I have something in mind. Later on, we'll be talking about top 5 customers, isn't it? Top performing customers, top valuable customer, priority of the customer and all. So there we would be needing the complete name of the customers. So for that reason, let us just join them. We have the prefix, first name and last name. So we'll simply press Control on the keyboard and I'll keep on clicking on the column itself, because this sequence is very important. Suppose if I select the first name first and then prefix and then last name, it will simply mess it up. Okay, so that is why I'll select the prefix first, then the first name and then the last name. So I have these three with me. Now I'm going to go to add column because I don't want to disturb the existing columns, and then merge columns, right? I want to merge it. I would say want to add a space in between, right? Prefix, space, first name, space, last name. This way I need it. And I'll just give it a name as full name. Full name. And automatically it will get added at the end of the table. And you can see full name is coming in upper cases. You can also change the case. Another feature, let us discuss how to change the case over here. We'll simply select that. Select the column. And I don't want to add a new column by changing the case. Rather, I'll simply go to transform. And here, if you see, we have the format option. And here I'll choose capitalize each word, right? I'll click. and it'll simply transform the existing column. I don't want a new column for the same, which makes a lot of sense, right? So formatting is done, and we have understood how to extract it. We have understood how to merge the column also, right? We merged it with a space. Now there is one more option we have in the name of parse, and that is being used for files like JSON format. Now, how to use it? I have a file with me. I want to show you how we can do it. First of all, let us just connect it, right? How? Let's go to the new source, and then we have a text file available in the source. Let's go there, and there we go. Okay. So it's coming up. Parsing is basically, kind of extracting, you can say, or just checking whether that something is correct or not. Basically, it has been used in any language, that whether the sentence is grammatically correct or not. So over here also we are trying to parse it. We are trying to take out something and just checking whether it is correct or not. Okay, so we can do it for JSON format. So that's why I'm just connecting it over here. And so it's an optional thing for you. If you won't be using it, that's fine. I'm just giving you an option, right? So this actually, if you see, I have something over here. It means that there are a couple of flights information I have, right? Who flew and date of journey and everything is there. But this is actually kind of in a coded language. I can use the parse option to take out data from the JSON file. How we can do it? If you're using it in your organization, this would be useful. If not, you can leave it, no problem. So I'll just keep it like this, and right now it is not in a way it is supposed to be. Okay, so first of all I need to split it, so then only I'll be able to make the change. So for this, what I'll do, okay, now we'll simply split it. So for this, what I'll do, I'll go to transform, and then we have the split option. We'll go over there, and this time we'll say split by position. Earlier we did it by delimiter. This time we'll say split by position. And you will notice something. By default, we are getting some position. So based on the data, it recognizes those position and will simply go with that. It's absolutely fine. If it is not, then later on you can change it and get the different result. Let me just trust this feature, and let me just click OK. See, let me show you. Okay, so we got this result. Let me show you where the data is. If you see the last column, this is what we have, the JSON result. Rest of the columns are not required, but because these are just the information. So I'll simply select the last column, and then I'll go to transform, and I'll go to home, and I will simply say remove columns, remove the other columns. I don't want them. They'll simply be the waste of the wasted columns will get added. We don't want it. So I have it with us, the actual data, but now we need to do one thing. I'll first simply promote the headers, right? So use first row as header, number one. Second thing we have to do is to parse it, okay, which take out meaning out of it. So to do this, I'll go to transform, and there under the parse, we have a JSON option available. It's a JSON data. I'll simply click on it, and now you can see we got 2 records which found, right? And you can see these 2 headed arrow, just like we did into, you remember, merging the queries. They used to have these, because if you want to select the column, so once you click, you will notice that you will be having the list of all the columns. So I'm okay with that. I'll simply go with all the columns. I'm okay with that. I'll click OK, and it will simply fetch the entire result. If you see, the origin was Mumbai, destination was Chennai, and departure date, return, everything. So we actually got the data out of that coded JSON file through using the parse option. So if you use it into your organization, it will be helpful to understand this feature. I hope you understand it all. Thank you so much.